Oh my god. Holy sh...
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, we benefited from that, didn't we?
On your left.
Welcome everyone and welcome to today's video. We are back at the Red Bull Ring for another F1 race. This time around we're in the open setup series, so compared to the fixed where we have 17 laps, this time around we've got 35. Of course, open setups and the use of the battery deployment modes, so we can change it to attack, build, no deploy, etc. So an extra added element of strategy which always makes things interesting. Now, this race I did qualify, but I decided to start from the pits. I think I qualified 8th. Decided to start from the pits. We wimped out because my safety rating is very low at the moment. And every race I've done here this week so far, there has been big incidents into the first corner. Quite sneakily, if you start from the pits here, you come out and join the track after the first corner. So 200 IQ move, you avoid all the crashing at the start. But actually this time around there was none, so well done everyone. Every time it's almost a shock now that whenever I do a race and there isn't an incident on the grids or up to the first corner, I'm actually shocked, which kind of says a lot about the state of the series at the moment. My safety rating is low as well, mainly due to this series, just because of getting caught up in incidents and being rear-ended due to no fault of my own. And this, I've had a couple of incidents at this track this week as well. So yeah, my safety rating is teetering on the edge of a demotion. So we played it safe, but maybe it didn't quite work out that way. I'm not going to say any more. We did complete the race, but you'll have to stick around to the end to find out exactly where we finished and how we got to where we did. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Let's head into it. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn those notifications on and enjoy.
Go, go, go.
Here we go. Starting from the pits, being a wimp.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Avoiding the first corner carnage, which, funny enough, there actually wasn't any. Well done everyone.
Car right.
Oh my god, where are you?
Still there.
Can I take the corner?
Right side's clear. Fucking hell, nightmare start, mate. Damage limitation from here.
Oh, there's lots of smoke here. Lots of lockups, I think. It's a long race. You need to be patient. I got caught out a little bit by his braking there. He broke quite early.
Yellow flag, watch out, B22.
Oh my god. Holy sh...
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, we benefited from that, didn't we?
On your left. Clear left.
That all happened so quickly, I just kept my foot down. We managed to benefit from it, God knows how. On we go.
The leader has just done a 106.3.
DRS in attack mode here.
P14, that lap time was 108.1.
He broke so early. into that corner.
Car left. Still
Confident
there.
on the brakes.
Clear left. Well done.
They've still got
Nice
DRS
front
here.
now.
Little lock up. So easy to do.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.0.
But tyre management is a thing around here, I think. I think these softs will start to lose their grip at the end. So we need to be careful not to push too early.
13th place.
Save something for the end. Try and avoid those lockups if we can.
The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds.
This time around we are going to have to use build, I think, to actually
Stewards have warned us about
recharge
track
our
limits.
battery,
Keep it between the lines.
because we can use attack mode for a whole lap around here. Well, only 33 seconds, half of the lap, but we can leave it on at least. Being so cautious, trying to not lock up that front right there into that corner.
Can't go send like that. How the net code is on this.
Car left. Clear left.
Assuming he's got some damage.
V12. Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
That was a
Sector
spin up.
3 is a 10th
Freebie.
off the pace.
To P11, I think.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
We're slowly catching the guys in front.
P11. Sector 1 is quick.
We're going to use attack mode up the main straight and up here. And then we're going to flick it back into balanced
You're reeling this guy
for the
in.
rest of the
gap's
lap,
now
I think.
1.7
I think
seconds.
that's the best way to do it. When we're not chasing anyone, or well, when we're not battling anyone, that is. that strategy doesn't really work. You just use too much of the battery. We'll leave it in balance for the time being.
The gap ahead is now 0.7.
Silly off track there. So easy to
The
get
stewards
around
have
here.
warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Oh, we've got DRS now. Jesus. Oh, we
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
he left the door open. Fair enough.
Good move,
I
mate.
thought better of it.
The gap behind's increased to
Still managing the
0.9.
tyres at this point, not pushing it through those high speed middle sector. That's where it's really harsh on the tyres and through here as well. Should hopefully benefit us towards the end of the race.
10th position.
We are catching them on kind of natural speed alone, not outright speed.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone just lost it under braking. Yeah, DRS, cheeky bugger. I could have deployed it into attack mode there, but the attack mode doesn't necessarily work like an overtake button where it deploys instantly, which is annoying. You need to flick it into attack mode at least before acceleration. Broke a little bit early there as well, wasn't really concentrating.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
A bit close for comfort there with Renee, I apologise.
Make him
Right,
do
he's
all
going
the
to
work.
DRS,
Focus
so I
on
need to
your
make
exits.
sure I'm now this one.
E9. That lap was at 106.8.
Oh mate, he absolutely nailed it.
Left side. Clear left.
Defend the inside.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. On your left.
Cut back there, mate,
Still
unnecessarily.
there. Clear left.
Maybe I should have reacted a bit quicker, I don't know, on the brakes. Alright, we're still in this race, still a long way to go. I don't know if we've got front wing damage.
B11. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
There's a freebie. Obviously, it's what that move is what they do in F1 in real life. I'll have to have a look at that back. See if there was more that I could have done.
The gap in front is now 1.2.
But still a long way to go in this race yet. Over 20 laps. That didn't do well for my tyres though, did it? We're managing them well. And that big ass lock up there is just...
P10.
That was rocking, dude.
Not going to overtake him here. Just keep the pressure on for the rest of the lap.
We're quickest right now. Your lap time was 106.5.
Damn it. Judging people's braking into that corner is really difficult. Some people brake really early and it's well, we weren't late on the brakes, so really early there.
Left side. Clear left. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.9. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
He turned into me. Not what I need for the
Yellow flag.
boxy safety rating though. I was tight to that apex, I believe. Thought I gave him plenty of room. But that was a 4X that personally I do not need for the safety rating. Oh, Jesus.
P7, that was a 107.5. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Well, we're back up to P7. Still in for a very good result here. We're only just got under 20 laps left. A lot of racing. So for the time being, I think we're just going to run it in balance, let the battery build up naturally in balance mode. I think we've got the raw pace to catch up to them, even if they have got DRS and... Oh, big crash there. Someone's lost it on the sausage curb. Oh, not a lock up there, Scott. As I was saying before, we were kind of interrupted by the guy crashing there. Things like that can happen. We've got the raw pace on the guys in front, and even with DRS and using attack mode, they'll be fighting, and
the gap behind is now
that'll bring us closer to them.
P6, half distance, should be about 18 laps of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
They're fighting, that's for sure.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.3 seconds.
Try and keep things within the confines of the track as well. I really don't want to pick up any more.
You've just done a 106.4.
Next lap we may use a bit of attack mode for one lap. See how we get on.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.7 seconds.
Let's see how much we can close the gap.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 1.6.
I can push it so much quicker through that first corner, but it's just not worth it. Not with the lack of grip that is on the exit of the curb. Or the corner, shall we say. We'll lift
We're
off
setting
here,
the
I
pace.
think
That
fancy.
lap time was 106.2. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Try and get past Wolfgang as quick as we can, because then we're in clean air.
P5.
It's definitely using attack mode.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear. Right side. Clear right. Fucking come on, you nailed him. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
There we go.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8. P4. That lap was a 106.4.
Oh, that was not a good corner. That was very slow through there. Safe but slow. Just need to get him out of my DRS zone. Alright, he's out of it now, thankfully. Right, have we got enough time to catch Taylor? Let's see. He's just gone through turn 3, so I can see him. Yeah, a little lock up there. We don't want to be doing that though. If we do that, we definitely won't catch him. Right, the car, it seems, as we've burned off all the fuel, even though the tyres are scrubbing a lot, it's pulling up a lot quicker under braking.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 106.4. Sectors 2 and 3 are a tenth off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I was very slow that lap.
The gap behind is now 1.3.
Fucking hell, another lock up. one there as well. I have to start using my attack mode. Battery's up at a nice percentage.
That last lap was a 106.6.
Good thing is, he's catching the guy in front. They're right on top of each other, so that bodes well for me. I can see them. Taylor's got past Anthony, it looks like.
P4. The gap behind is now 2.9 seconds.
Come on. Oh, I need to be careful. The rears. We need to push, but not push too hard. Just this middle sector, that's the treacherous part.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
Oh, I had to be careful there. Left tyre's got onto the sausage curb. Here it's spin up. They're literally right on top of each other. They've swapped positions again.
That was a 106.6. The gap behind is now 3.7.
I just hope their tyres really drop off in the last few laps. Got 5 laps left. Oh god, I am so lucky that was not a slowdown.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 4.0.
They're on each other, and we've got lap cars coming up. Looking at the relative, it seems like they're going side by side. Oh,
Yellow flag.
They've come together.
Push now, we might get second place.
Well, that's P3. What damage has that done to Taylor's car? And what has that done to his tyres?
P3, you've just done a 107.0.
Anthony's not too impressed. Oh, he's gone very wide there. Oh,
Car left. Clear left.
and we've got it. I don't
pass,
know if
mate.
his
Fucking
tyres
awesome.
are gone or if he's got damage to his car. But it definitely doesn't feel right for him by the looks of things.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Pulling away quite easily, so he's definitely got a lack of performance due to that. And that worked into our hands, and there we go, guys. That is F1 for you. I always say in the F3 series, you never know.
P2, your lap time was a 107.2.
Always finish, if you can, to the checkered flag, because anything can happen, as you've seen just there. I was looking forward to a last few laps worth of battle, but I'll take that. As it is not been incident free for ourselves either, is it? I mean, we didn't start dead last, starting from the pits. Unfortunately, the plan to keep our safety rating intact, I'll be very, very surprised if we haven't lost some form of safety rating. Hopefully it's not too much, and I've still got an A licence. Alright, tap mode for the last 2 laps.
2 laps left. We're on for a podium here.
We're not going to push it, we're not going to do anything silly. This gives us a little bit of extra speed.
The gap behind's increased to 5.9 seconds.
Really do have to be careful for that middle sector because there's so much load put on the tyres. You can just spin it there on your own accord.
Last lap, bring it on home. You've just done a 106.8. Sector 2 and 3 are pretty good. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap ahead is now 19 seconds.
Well, Felipe has done very well. And he's got a very big lead. And across the line, P2. I mean, I can't ask for more than that, can I? Well, I could do. I could ask for a clean race where I don't actually have any incidents. A few off tracks I expect through a length of this a race length of this distance, and especially around this track and the nature of it. But unfortunately, the incidents, they were avoidable. I think the first one I definitely could have done more, but the second one I'm pretty sure he turned into me. But I'll tell you what we'll do. Go have a look at them afterwards as well, because I always like to evaluate the incidents and see if there's anything that I personally could have done any better, because it's not always other people's fault. Sometimes you have to hold your hands up when you've made a mistake. But let's go and assess those before we make a judgment. So guys, here we are. We're looking at the first incident, and this is where we went into the back of Reid down into turn 4. Now you see this move all too often in Formula 1 when they come around here in real life, and I mean, from there it looks like it's a bit of a laboured response from myself. We'll play it in full speed once again, and then we'll have a look in cockpit mode. So now there, it definitely looks like I've reacted too late. Let's have a look at it from cockpit view. But then again, in cockpit view, I think it's a little bit more telling how quickly we are moving. So he gets past at this point just before the 150, then decides to cut in front of me. Now, normally, what you see in this move is that they move further over to the centre of the track, centre right, and I have to brake early, or the person has to pull out or bow out to the left. That's what I'm assuming he's going to do. That's his movement, that's what he's done. We are just at the 100 ball marker there. So at this point, he's in front of me, holding the left-hand side, and then he starts to move over as we get towards the braking zone. So I'm assuming he's going to move over to the right-hand side. And you can see he's proper pulling up. I've braked on my braking marker, which is the 100 marker. Combination of him braking too hard as well, I think. You can clearly see here, if we play it in slow motion, you can see his car really pull up. I actually didn't notice that at the time, because everything happened so quickly. So he's obviously carried a lot of speed through there with DRS open, probably in attack mode. And Far Chase doesn't really give or show the full picture. Now we'll just play it in full motion once again, full speed. It's a racing incident. Personally, if he's going to make that move, it was a little bit late for him to make that move. But if he's going to do it, he should have committed to it fully and moved over to the right-hand side. That's my opinion. You may disagree with me. And I assumed that that's what he was going to do. And then there's also the combination of him, as you can see here, really pull up in speed. I'm 253 kilometers here at impact, and he's 221. So he really does pull up. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time because everything happened so quickly. So yeah, a racing incident, an unfortunate incident. We was very lucky to get away with front wing damage. The model on this car at the moment is a little bit up in the air. I'm not sure what... René looked like he had to retire, so I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. Did he have too much damage? I don't know. Don't think so, because I kind of clipped his back wheel, unless he got steering damage. I don't know. But yeah, that was a strange one. I think there's a number of things that contributed to that incident. And I think both of us could have done better. Let me know, of course, what you think in the comments below. Sometimes it's everyone has differing opinions, but I think I've kind of explained things there as best as I can. Let's go have a look at the second one, which was at the next corner, turn 5. So here's the next one. Here we are heading down into T3, where it's all happening. Trying to overtake him around the outside, always difficult. I thought I got a better run here, and then I mean, once again from that angle, it doesn't necessarily good look on my part. I must admit. Slow it down. Unfortunately, there's a clear netcode there. You can see, I mean, look, it's happened on the rear as well, and there's a good rear wheel width, which is the largest of the wheels, as you can see, that has caused that, which is a real shame. I have still managed to make the apex, even though, I mean, look, in hindsight, it's not really much of an excuse, is it? But I've still managed to make the apex. But let's have a look from cockpit view, because I still thought at the time that my line was okay. I thought I'd left plenty of room for him out on the outside. I expected him to know that I was on his inside. I'd like to think that he's using the iRacing spotter at least. And you can see his front wing there. I'm braking where I should, and I'm turning. I'm on a tighter line, and there he is. Of course, netcode happens. Let's have a look at him. That in slow motion. I mean, it's difficult to tell. I think he's just turned in on his racing line. Maybe expected me to hold a tighter line. Maybe I could have done, but I thought at the time, I mean, that's the thing, when you slow these cars down, it's so easy to assess them, but when you're in the VR headset and when you're racing, stuff happens so quickly, so quickly. I mean, let's jump to the next lap of myself and see how I normally take that line. So we'll have a look here and just see if we can judge where he turns in. Now everyone's kind of lines are different, but you can say there that his rear wheel is turning in on 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, it still doesn't look good on me, does it? Whichever way you look at it. But I thought I left him plenty of room there. And he just turned in a little bit too, or turned in on his racing line, expecting me to maybe be tighter or have quit the corner. I don't know. If you had a spotter would be telling you that there's someone on your inside there. But let's jump to myself and have a look at the next lap and see how I turn in. So here we are with myself, next lap, seeing how we take this corner, playing at full speed first. And to be honest, I couldn't hit that apex any cleaner if I tried, because you don't want to get your wheels up on this corner. So let's slow it down and see where I turn in. So remember, his rear wheel is already leaving after that curb, and I'm turning in on the third curb. So I think he turned in. Well, he's definitely turned in earlier than I normally do, and I just think that might be his natural line. And I don't think he's just left me enough room. Could I have kept a tighter line? Possibly, but at that time, I thought that I'd left myself enough room. Look, there was no intention from either of us I don't think there was any intention from anyone in both incidents. It was just unfortunate racing incidents, and I think all of us probably could have done a bit more in hindsight to avoid things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's go and have a look at the results though. So we actually gained, oh my god, I got 11x and I actually gained 0.1 safety rating. That's because I'm a low bracket of safety rating at the moment. I'm a teetering on a demotion. So they're a little bit more kinder to you in regards to your safety rating gains and losses. Now, it looks like we were quite clearly the fastest man on the track. A 105.7. No one else got into the 105s. So no wonder we was able to fight our way up to second there. Our fastest lap time was half a second quicker than Philippe, who was P1. So my I rating is a little bit false at the moment, guys. It isn't true to my ability. I should really be fighting in top split, probably around the middle pack. If we just have a look at top split, fastest lap time by a 6k driver was 105.1, and then there's if I did a 105.7, fastest lap time for P4 was a 105.7. He's a 4k driver. 105.9 for fifth, 4k driver. 105.5. So yeah, I'm better in the splits. I'm better than the splits, but I'm driving in. But you still have to try and keep it clean and make it to the end of the race and get those results. So yeah, overall some nice iRacing gain there. A good race in the end, albeit just a couple of incidents where more probably could have been done from both parties. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.